We're on the road at U.S. Cellular Field, and I ran across the man, Billy Bryk here. How we doing today?
Mike, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great.
Good to be here.
You know, you've been around baseball a long time, and you got a number of titles. What's your role today in baseball?
Just Major League Scout. I do the American League for the Diamondbacks.
So when you're out there in the field for those youngsters watch the show, what are you looking for?
Same thing I look for when you work for me. Look for tools and makeup, guys who play the game the right way.
And bouncing around, covering Major League coverage, I mean, you know, what weaknesses do you look for in the guys?
Well, you know, I've been doing this for 4 years now. Before this, I was a field coordinator, as you know, and you know, you look for kind of the same things, except in the big leagues, you look for guys that are getting better and guys that are getting worse. You know, you want to make sure that if you stick your neck in a noose, that you're getting what you see. So, and that's why you got to see them every year, and more than once.
So, do you kind of go and advise the team on potential trades, maybe?
Right. I make a report on every player in the American League.
So anybody that you see that you might want to drop a hint on might be a rising star. Now, as a scout, you know, you're out there and you saw a lot of good talent, and of course everybody in baseball know. You heard some of the players that you're responsible for drafting along the way.
Oh, a long time ago with the Pirates, I drafted Wes Chamberlain out of Simeon. I couldn't sign him, but we got him 3 years later out of college. Tommy Prince, the catcher, Keith Shepard, Sean Lawrence, Rob Makoviak, who played right here, signed him with the Pirates. In fact, he was the last player I ever signed with the Pirates. Paul Wagner, Paul Miller, a lot of guys who had a cup of coffee, maybe a year or two. But anyway, you know, you get the luck of the draft sometimes. You put the guys in and you hope you get them. So Louis Collier was Tom Bernard and myself. Most of you know Lou from Chicago Vocational, great kid. He's scouting right now with the Royals, and he's a class professional.
You know, you got a long itinerary in baseball. I mean, what was the keys to you over the years to maintaining the relationship and the success that you had in this game?
Well, I've been very lucky to, you know, I wasn't a very good player, so I only played a few years in the minor leagues, and people have asked me before, how'd you become a scout? I said, well, I wasn't a good player, but I worked as a recommending scout for Bill Clark, learned how he did things, and managed in the minor leagues, and was fortunate enough to get a scouting job in 1979. And been very fortunate to continue to work and hope to have 5 or 6 good years left.
You know, I used to work for you. I want to know, is there anybody in baseball that you don't know?
Well, yeah, I'm sure there are, but you know, you have to represent your organization, and you got to you can look at the player, but you got to find out what the makeup's like. So you better talk to the right people.
This is the man for those of you in TV land, Billy Bryk. The man is the man.
Thank you.
All right. TV land, I did an interview with Tommy last year.
I know.
And in that interview, I didn't know you was the one that drafted him.
I'm the one that drafted him and signed him.
So how did you run across Jim Tomey?
I followed him a little bit in high school, and then when he went to the junior college, I took a chance on him. I really liked him. I liked the way he hit. In junior college, he was a different kind of hitter. He hit line drives, but they just jumped off the bat. And I figured he was going to be a pretty good hitter someday, and he didn't prove me wrong. I made him a little famous. He made me a lot famous.
Well, see, we had an off-camera talk about you. We both agreed you was a piece of work out of this world now.
Yeah.
We can say no more, but this is the man that's claim to fame. One of his claim to fame is he drafted Jim Tomey, who's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And I know him. See,
I've known you a long time.
Too long.
Very long. And Jeremy Hellickson, that's pitching in our rotation for the Tampa Bay Rays. That's who I work for now.
So he's been around.
Chicago, Chicago Southland, Northwest Indiana, and northern suburbs. Youth high school, college, and adult baseball players. Get ready for some summer baseball. Games will be played every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, morning from June through July, starting at 9 a.m. Are you looking for a summer baseball team? If you're serious about your game this summer, don't sit out. Real competition and affordable. This summer team is waiting for you. Get registered today. fallbaseball.us. That's fallbaseball.us.